We have been taught from a young age that we are separate from the world around us. We see ourselves as individual beings, isolated in our own lives, working towards our goals and facing our struggles. This mindset is deeply ingrained in the fabric of society and in our personal experiences. But what if it's all a misunderstanding? What if the very idea of separation is nothing more than an illusion, a construct designed to keep us from realizing the truth of who we truly are? At the heart of this illusion lies the belief that the universe operates as a series of isolated events, each one disconnected from the other. But quantum physics tells us something radically different. The truth is, everything is energy, and energy is interconnected. Every thought, every feeling, every action you take sends ripples through the universe, affecting everything it touches. Imagine a vast ocean. You may see yourself as a single drop of water in that ocean, distinct from the others. But when you look closer, you'll see that each drop is a part of the whole. It cannot exist without the ocean, and the ocean cannot exist without the drops. Every wave, every current, every flow of water is a product of the many drops that make up the sea. In much the same way, your energy is part of the grand, interconnected web of the universe. There is no true separation. This realization can be both humbling and empowering. On the one hand, it shows us that we are not alone in our struggles. On the other hand, it reveals the power we hold within ourselves to influence the world around us. If everything is connected, then your intentions, your desires, and your energy are not just affecting your own life. They ripple outward, impacting the world in ways you may never fully understand. The illusion of separation holds us back, but once we break free from it, we unlock a profound potential within ourselves. So ask yourself, where in your life are you still holding on to the belief that you are separate from the world? Where do you feel disconnected from the flow of life? Is it possible that your desires, dreams, and intentions could be more aligned with the universe if you simply embrace the interconnectedness of all things? To truly harness the power of manifestation, it's essential to understand the underlying forces that shape reality. This is where quantum mechanics comes into play. While the science itself might seem complex, its principles are surprisingly simple and deeply empowering when applied to our personal lives. Quantum mechanics teaches us that at the smallest level, everything is energy. And more remarkably, energy is not fixed in one state or place. It is fluid, ever-changing, and constantly in flux. One of the core concepts of quantum physics is the idea of wave-particle duality. Simply put, particles like electrons don't have a fixed position until they are observed. In other words, the act of observation itself influences the state of the particle. This observation is not just passive, it is an active force that shapes reality. The universe, at its most fundamental level, responds to our awareness. When we focus our attention, when we direct our energy and intent, we affect the potential realities around us. The act of focusing on a desired outcome helps to collapse the infinite possibilities into the reality we wish to experience. Think of it like this. Imagine a vast field of possibilities stretching out in every direction, filled with countless potential outcomes. Each moment, every thought, and every feeling you experience interacts with this field. By focusing on a particular outcome, you are essentially choosing one possibility from an infinite number and bringing it into your reality. This is not wishful thinking or mere daydreaming. This is the power of quantum alignment. When you align your energy and intention with your desires, you are creating the conditions necessary for those desires to manifest. However, to align yourself with the quantum field requires more than just intellectual understanding. It requires a shift in consciousness, an opening of the heart, and a willingness to let go of old patterns and limiting beliefs. The truth is, you already possess this power. It is not something you need to acquire. You simply need to wake up to the fact that you are a part of the same universal energy that shapes the world. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs create the blueprint for your reality. But just like the quantum particle, the choice is yours. You must observe, focus, and be aware of your own inner power. Have you ever noticed that when you truly focus on something, whether it's a goal, a desire, or even a person, the universe seems to rearrange itself around that focus? Opportunities emerge, synchronicities happen, and things start to fall into place in ways that seem almost magical. This isn't coincidence. This is the quantum principle at work. You are the observer, and through your awareness, you are actively shaping the outcome. Ask yourself, what would happen if you fully embraced your ability to influence reality? What if you started observing the world not as something separate from you, but as something that responds to your energy and intentions? How different would your life look if you saw yourself as a creator of your own reality rather than a passive observer? Now that we've broken free from the illusion of separation and explored the quantum underpinnings of reality, it's time to dive deeper into one of the most important aspects of manifestation: intention. Intentions are more than just wishes or hopes. They are the very force that brings order to the seemingly chaotic quantum field. In essence, intention is the thread that connects the infinite possibilities in the quantum field with the reality you want to create. The power of intention works in much the same way as the concept of wave-particle duality we discussed earlier. In the quantum world, everything exists as a wave of possibilities. When you set an intention, you are essentially focusing your energy on collapsing that wave of infinite potential into one singular outcome. This process requires not only mental focus, but also emotional alignment. When your intention is coupled with the energy of strong emotion, whether it's excitement, passion, or belief, you amplify its power exponentially. The quantum field is not just an empty space waiting to be filled. It is alive, full of information, and responsive to the energy we emit. This is why intention is so powerful. It acts like a beacon, sending out a signal to the universe, calling forth the circumstances and opportunities necessary for your dreams to materialize. Your inner world, the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions you hold, creates the energetic blueprint for the reality you wish to manifest. The universe, in turn, responds in kind, aligning events, people, and situations that resonate with that energy. Consider this. When you plant a seed in the ground, you don't constantly check to see if the seed is growing. You trust that the soil, the water, and the sun will do their part. The seed doesn't need to be reminded that it's supposed to sprout. It is already aligned with the natural laws of growth. Similarly, when you set an intention, it's important to trust in the process and release the need for constant validation. The universe will respond in its own time, but only if you remain aligned with your intention. Here's the critical piece. Intentions must be clear and authentic. If you set a goal that you don't truly believe in or desire, the energy behind it will be weak, and the universe won't align with it in the same way. The key is to be clear about what you want and why you want it, and then to let go of any attachment to how it will come to you. The quantum field doesn't need to know the details of your plan. It just needs the energy of your intention. Let go of the how, and trust that the what will unfold in ways that are often far greater than you could imagine. Think about the times in your life when you set an intention that you were fully aligned with, and it came to fruition seemingly effortlessly. What was your mindset in those moments? Did you feel an inner sense of certainty and excitement? Did you trust that it was already on its way to you? That is the energy of true intention, focused, clear, and aligned with the quantum field. Ask yourself, what are the intentions you are holding right now? Are they clear and aligned with your true desires, or are they influenced by doubt, fear, or societal expectations? How can you refine your intentions so that they are authentically yours? And how can you amplify them with positive emotion and unwavering belief? While the principles of quantum alignment and intention may seem abstract, they are anything but theoretical. The reality is that countless individuals around the world have tapped into these universal laws to create extraordinary transformations in their lives. These stories are not the stuff of fantasy or coincidence. They are examples of what happens when we consciously align our energy and intentions with the quantum field. Take, for instance, the story of John, a man who spent years struggling with his career. He had always dreamed of owning his own business, but felt stuck in a job that drained his energy. He wasn't sure where to start, and doubt constantly clouded his thoughts. But after learning about the power of intention and quantum alignment, John made a decision to stop focusing on the obstacles and start focusing on his desired outcome. He set a clear intention. He would open his own business in the next year. More importantly, he truly believed it was possible, and he aligned his energy with that belief. As John began to focus on his intention, opportunities began to show up in unexpected places. He met people who were in the same field, had relevant advice, and even offered him resources he hadn't considered. He found the courage to take risks he had previously avoided, and with each small step, his confidence grew. Within a year, John had opened his own business, and it was thriving. What changed? The only thing that shifted was his internal alignment. When he set a clear, authentic intention and took inspired action, the universe responded. John's story is just one example of how the quantum field works when we consciously engage with it. And while your story may look different, the underlying principle remains the same. When you align your energy with your intentions, the universe conspires to make things happen. Consider the case of Sarah, who was in a deeply unhappy relationship for many years. Despite knowing deep down that she deserved more, she stayed because of fear. Fear of being alone, fear of change, and fear of the unknown. But once Sarah understood the quantum principles of manifestation, she realized that her inner world was out of alignment with the life she wanted to create. She shifted her focus away from fear and doubt and set a new intention: to attract a loving, healthy relationship based on mutual respect and support. She began visualizing what that relationship would feel like and aligned her thoughts and energy with love, self-respect, and abundance. Soon after, Sarah met someone who reflected those same qualities. Her new relationship blossomed with ease, and she was finally able to step into the life she had always wanted. What was the key? It wasn't that Sarah had to wait for the perfect circumstances to appear. It was that she had to first align herself with what she truly desired. She let go of the fear, embraced her worth, and set the intention to manifest the love she deserved. The stories of John, Sarah, and countless others show us that the power of manifestation isn't about waiting for something to happen. It's about becoming the person who can receive it. It's about shifting your energy, beliefs, and actions to match the vibration of your desires. When you align with your true intentions, you open yourself to a world of infinite possibilities, and the universe, ever responsive to your energy, will bring your desires into your reality. Ask yourself, what parts of your life are currently out of alignment with your desires? Are you holding on to fears or doubts that are blocking your manifestations? How can you start shifting your energy to become a match for the reality you want to create? By now, you've likely grasped the essential idea that manifestation is not a passive process. It requires conscious alignment with your desires and the energy that flows through the universe. However, understanding the philosophy and science behind manifestation is only part of the equation. To truly transform your life, you need practical tools that will help you stay aligned and turn your intentions into reality. These tools, when used consistently, help you maintain the focus and energy needed to manifest your dreams. The first tool you must master is the art of mindfulness. This is the practice of staying present in the moment, fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Mindfulness allows you to observe the subtle shifts in your energy and identify any patterns or beliefs that are out of alignment with your intentions. For example, if you're trying to manifest financial abundance, but you often catch yourself thinking thoughts like, "I'll never have enough money," or "money is hard to come by," you are unintentionally sabotaging your manifestation efforts. Through mindfulness, you can catch these limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts that support your goals. Another powerful tool is meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet the mind, tune into your inner guidance, and align your energy with the frequency of your desires. During meditation, focus on visualizing your desired outcome as vividly as possible. Picture yourself already living the life you want, feel the emotions associated with it, and immerse yourself in the experience. The more real and emotional the visualization, the more powerful it becomes in sending out the right signals to the universe. It's important to remember that this isn't a fleeting moment. This should become a regular practice. Meditation helps you connect with your inner self and align with the universal flow of energy. Along with meditation, affirmations are another tool you can use to reinforce your intentions. Affirmations are positive, present-tense statements that reflect the reality you are creating. For instance, if your intention is to attract a successful business, you might repeat, "I am the owner of a thriving and prosperous business." By saying this regularly and with belief, you are aligning your thoughts, words, and energy with the vibration of success. Over time, these affirmations will help shift your mindset and reinforce the beliefs that support your manifestation process. In addition to these internal tools, it's important to take inspired action. While manifestation is largely an internal process, it's essential to back up your intentions with tangible steps toward your goal. This is where many people fall short. They wait for things to magically fall into place without taking any action. The universe loves action, but it's important to remember that inspired action is different from forced action. When you're aligned with your intentions, the right opportunities and ideas will naturally arise. Your job is to stay open to these moments and take action when it feels right, not out of pressure or urgency. Lastly, gratitude plays a pivotal role in maintaining your alignment. When you are grateful for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance, and this is one of the most powerful frequencies to manifest from. Make it a daily practice to express gratitude for the small and big things in your life. When you practice gratitude, you are aligning yourself with the abundance of the universe. And this creates the energetic space for more of what you desire to come into your life. To wrap up, remember that the universe is constantly responding to the energy you emit. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions all play a role in the creation of your reality. The tools and practices mentioned above, mindfulness, meditation, affirmations, inspired action, and gratitude, are your way of aligning with the energy of your desires. They help you become an active participant in the manifestation process, rather than a passive observer. Now, ask yourself, which of these tools are you ready to incorporate into your life? Are you willing to take consistent, inspired action toward your dreams? How can you shift your energy today to align more deeply with your intentions? The universe is waiting for you to step into your power. It's time to trust yourself and begin aligning with the reality you are meant to create. Manifesting your dreams is not about hoping for a change, but about realizing the immense power you hold within to create that change. Quantum alignment is a process of recognizing that everything in your life is interconnected through energy and intention. By shifting your mindset, clearing the beliefs that no longer serve you, and aligning with the true desires of your heart, you open the door to an entirely new reality. The universe is always listening, responding to your energy, and moving in ways that are aligned with your deepest intentions. The real transformation begins within. As you begin to understand the quantum principles of manifestation, you will notice how your thoughts, emotions, and actions begin to line up with the dreams you've always had. The key is to trust the process and to remember that manifestation is not a linear, rigid endeavor. It's a flowing, organic alignment of your energy with the flow of the universe. The more you focus on what you want, believe in its arrival, and take inspired action, the faster your dreams will take shape. It's important to remember that your power to manifest is not dependent on external circumstances. It is rooted in your ability to tune into your inner world and direct your energy in a way that is aligned with your goals. Every single one of us has the potential to manifest our deepest desires. The only requirement is that we believe in the process and take the steps to align ourselves with the energy of what we want. Ask yourself now, what would your life look like if you knew, without a doubt, that you had the power to manifest anything you desired? What dreams have you been putting off? Not because they are impossible, but because you've been too afraid to fully believe in your ability to make them come true? The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the belief that they are already on their way to you. As you embark on your journey of quantum alignment, know this: the universe is infinite, and so is your potential. The energy you send out is the energy you'll receive back. Align with love, abundance, and belief, and you will see your dreams unfold in the most beautiful ways. Now it's time to take action. What is one step you can take today to begin aligning with your dreams? Trust yourself, trust the process, and let the universe work with you. Your dreams are waiting. You've now completed your journey through quantum alignment and the manifestation of your dreams. If this article has inspired you, feel free to share your thoughts or ask questions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on how to align your energy and create the life you've always desired.